Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today was a pretty choppy day. Probably new traders, even like intermediate traders might lose money today. But I'm gonna show you why you would have been, if you knew what you were doing, you wouldn't have lost any money. In fact, you would have made money today, right? So we started out the day right with this purple algo. Sorry, I'm colorblind. I'm literally having a hard time saying purple. Right? And then we broke out of that, right? Which gave us the move up. However, you have to notice that the tapering yellow, right? And this is very important, right? Because when we're in the tapering yellow, that means it's controlled buying, right? So we have a clear tapering up top, right? Which is resistance showing that sellers have control, right? And then we break yellow, right? When we break yellow, you also have to be careful because people might rush into a trade here, right? But then you have to notice the purple right here, right? Right? And we tapered along this purple, although it went out, right? Although it went down, right? It's not a trade you should be taking, because if you take these kind of trades, again, like I'm gonna show you in like trades right here, right? Same thing that happened right here, break of yellow. Look how we just went back up, right? So those trades are basically like you're gambling and praying that price pushes down, right? And it's not a clear A plus setup, right? Then some trades, okay, for example, right, this trade might be better because look at that, there's purple right here. However, the resistance is right here, right? So there is a better risk to reward up here, especially if we got it up by this yellow algo that the blue algo that you have to identify. Right, we identified it here, even back here, right? So we knew price was being brought up by the blue algo as well. So this was a pretty good solid trade to take, right? But again, if you take the trade, for example, right here, right, look at that, we broke yellow. However, we're basically in a chop, like you. And when it's a chop, right, 9 out of the 10 times you become the liquidity, right? So you just get stuck here, okay? And then you just get stopped out, right? Even I think I got stopped out like around right here, right? So I did, there was a trade, yeah, break of yellow here, but and then I think I got chopped out right here as well. This one was pretty bad. However, like I was just like rushing the trade, because it was like, I don't know why, but right, although there was purple and I saw that, like I saw the tapering, right, it was just my bad. I think I just got bored, okay? So basically up until this point I was up around like 200. It's a slow day, okay? And you kind of expect a slow day because the market gave us like 2 5-figure moves yesterday. So like you always see this type of days like after those days, right? And the market wants to take your money right here. If you're trading all right here, you're becoming liquidity, okay? um, then you have to notice the bigger structure as well, right? The cup which closed, right? The handle, right? We didn't find any continuation right here, right? The market wants to build more liquidity, that's fine, right? So again, if you take the trade right here, super risky, right? Because there's no confirmation of a bearish, right? There's no bearish confirmation because we are still within these algos, the pink and the blue, right? And even the yellow, right? So it's like the algos are fighting with each other, right? And to see who gives out, right? And after we build more liquidity, right, we wait. I'm gonna show you. So right here, basically the buyers lost here, right? The tapering, right? We have the tapering teal. The buyers couldn't push up right here, right? So the buyers failed to push up and they got exhausted, right? And that it's a telltale sign, right? Because whenever we have these, right, you should see price moving up, right? And then grabbing some sort of liquidity right here and breaking the teal, right? But that's not what happened, right? So we just kept breaking below, right? We broke below this yellow, and this is the break of yellow that the trade you should have taken, right? Because we have the pink right here, right? We break below the pink, right? and then this is the trade to take all the way to the close of the inverse cup that we were waiting for the whole day. Okay, right? So tomorrow you wait for the basically the handle if we have one, right? So we're gonna see something like this, right? Right? Oh god, I drew that so bad, I'm sorry. Right, yeah, so then we're just gonna push down. I'm gonna take that out because it looks bad. Right, so we're gonna push down right here, right? So we're basically gonna have a yellow, right, and a teal. I should have just drawn. I suck at drawing, man. Ever since I was a kid, bro. So yeah, that's what to look out for tomorrow, right? And I'm gonna show that in the 5 minute, right? So in the 5 minute, right? The 5 minute is good to look at because we have to notice this orange algo, right? We are basically trading in this orange algo right now, right? And if we are to have a reversal, right, we are gonna have to grab that liquidity from here, here, and then from the orange right here, right? And then possibly close the cup right here, right? That's if you're going back up, right? But if we're not going back down, oh sorry, up, we're gonna basically, oh my god, I suck at drawing. Okay, so that, right, grab the liquidity right here, drop down right here, right, and then we're gonna grab the liquidity right here, and then the break of yellow, blue right here. So we're gonna close. So if tomorrow, right, we got another inverse cup, right, we close right here, then we have the blue right here, and then we're gonna have another handle, right? God damn, I suck at drawing. I'm gonna do this all over again. You guys gonna be like, what the hell? Okay, right, and then we break below blue, right? Then we push down even more, right? Then we're gonna have a microstructure, and then we enter the break of blue right here, okay? And that's the trade to take to 20-day moving average at 520. I think it's gonna be at like 523 tomorrow. So yeah, it can be a possible like 2-point trade, or 1.5, depends. But yeah, all right, guys, that's what to look out for tomorrow. And yeah, like I said, if we are heading up, we're gonna have to break the orange algo right here, close the cup, right? Close the cup right here, get a handle, right? But yeah, if we are headed down, we're gonna close the inverse cup, right? And then you take it on the break of blue right here, all the way down to 20-day moving average. Okay. All right, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. But yeah, it's basically, you don't lose money unless you take a trade. If that makes, like, wait for the better structure. Wait for the defined structure, right? Because that's what you really do in a chop. You wait for that defined structure, right? And you wait for price to show itself, reveal itself. Like, you can't take the trade when there's no continuation structure, when there's algos fighting with each other. But yeah, like, just wait. Patience pays off, like, quite literally. Like, if you knew what was going on today, like the tapering yellow, the purple, right? This pink, right? The yellow back here, right? You would have made, this is a 5-figure trade, and it is because it's an end of day trade. So Ivy pretty much crushed it, right? So if you took like a in the money 520, easy 5-figure right there, right? So yeah, guys. All right, guys. Have a great rest of the day.